Thank you, Mr President. Today I rise to speak on the report submitted by the Legislative Council's Select Committee on Wage Theft in South Australia. I'd like to thank the witnesses who appeared before the committee and gave evidence. I'd also like to thank the Chair, Irene Nefmonikos, for her hard work and passion for workers' rights, and the other honourable members of the committee, our Secretary, Ms Leslie Guy, and a Research Officer, Dr Robertson. Firstly, Mr President, it is un-Australian, unfair and unlawful for an employer not to comply with the law. By refusing to pay employees with their industrial entitlements for wages and conditions, it is also unlawful to threaten or blackmail an employee who speaks up about alleged underpayment. The Marshall Liberal government and I strongly condemn any employer who conducts any of this behaviour. However, as a member of the Legislative Council's Select Committee on Wage Theft, I would like it noted for the record that I do not agree with all aspects of the final report provided by the committee. The term wage theft includes all underpayment of non-payment of wages and entitlements in accordance with provisions, legislation, awards, contracts and enterprise agreements. However, this payment is also often used to describe accidental errors and miscalculations that unintentionally result in the underpayment for hard-working small businesses. Because of this, the South Australian government prefer to use the term deliberate underpayment of wage and entitlement, and this does not capture those hard-working businesses who make an honest mistake, especially given the complicated nature of many award rate structures. Mr President, the government is strongly opposed to creating a criminal offence for the underpayment of wages. Businesses that may have unintentionally underpaid businesses due to genuine mistakes or misinterpretation of very complex awards and enterprise agreements will face harsh criminal offences with similar punishments equal to dangerous criminals. This is why the South Australian government believe wage and entitlement law should be led by the Commonwealth Parliament. An employee can also seek assistance from Fair Work Ombudsman in relation to the underpayment of wage, entitlements and superannuation. An employee can make their report to the Australian Taxation Office to investigate the matter further. Mr President, I agree with the committee's recommendations, encouraging increased public awareness regarding the role of these organisations by providing options and information to people who may be vulnerable to exploitation. Mr President, for these reasons mentioned above, I do not support the creation of the Wage Theft Act in South Australia, and I strongly believe it is appropriate that the changes which will affect the federal industrial relations system be made within federal parliament. I do, however, support all efforts by the committee to encourage transparency as well as training and support for workers. Thank you, Mr President.
So the Honourable Mr Hood.
Debate be adjourned.
The Honourable Mr Wortley.